Investigator Michael Smith says 19-year-old Debra Espey was a quiet, all-American girl, but the Niceville resident's life came to a violent end back on March 12, 1973.
It started as a missing persons report. The father of Miss Espey had driven her to college that morning, and she was due home that evening. She never showed up. This was in March of 1973. The father contacted the police department and in turn the sheriff's department and reported her missing, and just, was frantic, didn't know what had happened to her. And then approximately a month later, in April, there was a military member that was out riding a motorcycle out on the range and came across a shallow grave and actually could see part of her legs protruding up out of the ground. And of course he notified law enforcement that he had found this grave, and they exhumed it, and she was identified through her dental records as Debra Espey.
Debra died from blunt force trauma to the head. She also had a broken jaw, and investigators suspect she was sexually assaulted. She had been known to hitchhike, but Smith does not think she would have accepted a ride from a stranger.
Based on the interviews that I've read so far, she was a pretty shy person, pretty quiet, and would not have gotten into a car with somebody she didn't know. So my personal belief is that it was somebody that she was acquainted with.
Smith says the sheriff's office is reanalyzing the evidence in this case and looking for any new leads that the public can provide.
If there's anybody that has any information, no matter how old it is, no matter how many times it's been looked at, we'll look at it again.
If you have any information on the murder of 19-year-old Debra Espey of Niceville in March 1973, please contact the Okaloosa County Sheriff's Office at 850-651-7400 or Emerald Coast Crime Stoppers at 850-863-TIPS. For Cold Case Chronicles, I'm Michelle Nicholson.